So today, oh yeah, we've got to talk about Claressa Shields. Today, we're talking Franchon Cruz Dezern, and we are definitely talking about this upcoming fight. But listen to this. Was this whole thing a setup masterminded by Ty to sell us straight chaos? What exactly is unfolding right now? Geisha 305, shout out to her, is standing 10 toes down saying we're being played, period. Because depending on which side you're rocking with, some folks swear this is all authentic. Others are saying the shove was real energy, real smoke. But hold up, in my previous video, Franchon went live and claimed Claressa was told to push her. Wait, so you had a heads up? You knew it was coming? And that's not even the end of it. After that, we saw the follow-up lives where they were straight dragging each other publicly, right? Then Geisha 305 jumps back in and posts something on Instagram. And yes, I blurred out any personal info because we're sticking to the receipts. The post claimed that Zeus Network was present during the Claressa and Dezern publicity stunt, and that all this drama was allegedly tied to a reality show about women's boxing. Allegedly. That's what Geisha 305 is reporting. She also shared screenshots of conversations where someone said, "Y'all heard her say Franchon knew she was going to push her." Another reply said, "Yep, I heard Claressa say Franchon also mentioned that Papoose suggested Claressa push her to boost ticket sales," with the eye emoji. Now wait a second, I thought the fight was sold out. Why are we talking about boosting ticket sales the day before the fight if, according to Claressa, it's packed out and only nosebleed seats are left? Then another message claimed Franchon just found out about side deals Claressa was making behind her back and was planning to make her pay in the ring. Hold up, what? So Geisha 305 posted all of that as proof to say, see, the streets are calling this a publicity stunt. And y'all know I dropped a video last night where she doubled down saying this whole thing might be staged. People were heated at Geisha 305 for suggesting the fight was rigged. They were mad when she said ticket sales weren't moving. At the time, there were reports that radio promotions were quiet and there wasn't much visible motion leading up to the fight. And allegedly both Claressa's camp and possibly Franchon's side were not happy with her commentary. That's when you saw Claressa Shields start calling out Geisha 305 in workout clips and even at the press conference, telling fans not to listen to her. And let's not forget, Geisha threw a little shade back too, especially after Claressa took shots at Laila Ali out of nowhere. So boom, Geisha 305 also took to Instagram again. As y'all can see, she posted, "Girl, bye. Laila Ali ain't thinking about you. Keep pushing your publicity stunt for reality TV." Then she doubled down with another post clowning Claressa's look and basically saying Laila already told her she has more knockouts than Claressa has fights. End of discussion. And to continue the stunt with Jorn for Zeus Network. She even added that Laila is respected, married, and not about to entertain someone parading around with a married man. And just like that, the internet lit up. It's a lot to unpack. First off, at the last press conference, it was made to seem like the entire fight card would be streamed on Zeus, but that wasn't accurate. Only the undercard bouts were supposedly getting streamed. However, and listen to this, Zeus was definitely in the building, and I personally noticed the Zeus patch on Claressa Shields' shorts. Now here's where it gets interesting. Remy Ma already has boxing content on her own platform, and now suddenly Zeus allegedly wants to document women's boxing too. You won't believe this. That shove and chaos could fit perfectly into a reality rollout. But if that's true, that feeds directly into the rumors, the whispers that Claressa wants fame beyond boxing, the chatter that she said publicly she'd love to be on Zeus, the same way Remy and Papoose spent years on Love and Hip Hop. Some people are saying she doesn't just want belts, she wants cameras. And if we're being real, Zeus isn't exactly known for prim and proper storytelling. Even shows that start about dating somehow turn into chaos and viral fights. Girl, that's the brand.
Because let's be honest, if you're signing up for Zeus, you better be ready to throw hands at any moment. It's rarely about romance or personal growth, it's about confrontation, drama, and viral moments. So if this was all tied to a documentary or reality series, was this entire build-up engineered for Zeus? Are we gonna see that push resurface in an episode later on? That's what Geisha 305 is hinting at. But here's the other side. And hold up, if Geisha is exposing too much, it could backfire, just like those earlier rigging allegations caused tension. I personally think Franchon was willing to play the game at first, secure the check, boost the visibility, build the moment. But where it may have turned real was in the alleged sabotage, the extra drug testing aimed at Franchon Cruz Dezern, the uneven promotion that made it seem like she didn't exist, and even the reported reduction in ring size, because shrinking the ring changes spacing, footwork, and athletic flow. And if that part is true, that's not reality TV, that's competitive strategy. The level of disrespect from certain media outlets was wild. Some of them wouldn't even acknowledge Franchon Cruz Dezern by name, like she was invisible, like she didn't exist, like she was just a placeholder in her own fight. No, that energy was different. So here's my take. Maybe at first everybody was playing their role, maybe it was business, but I think at some point Franchon started peeping the play. If you're noticing extra obstacles, weird changes, subtle roadblocks stacking up, you start asking questions. And maybe she realized, hold up, this isn't setting me up to win. This feels like I'm being positioned to lose. And if that's the case, you can't just smile through that. That might explain why she went off the way she did, even bringing Remy Ma into it and talking about where Papoose stands in relation to Claressa Shields. She called him a cell-less rapper and also claimed Claressa was told ahead of time to push her. Now listen to this. If you knew the push was coming in advance, doesn't that make it look staged? Doesn't that at least open the door to the idea that this could have been orchestrated for virality, for blogs, for headlines, for the algorithm? Because let's be real, some people believe Claressa thrives off attention. They think it's less about the fight and more about being in the conversation, being in the news cycle, having her name trending. And whether you agree or not, that perception is out there. But here's what's interesting. Every time Geisha 305 drops information, some kind of course correction seems to follow. It's like damage control kicks in. Statements get clarified, narratives get tightened up, attempts are made to legitimize everything and push back against her claims. That pattern alone has people side-eyeing the whole situation. So now we wait. Are we eventually going to see footage of this on Zeus Network? Is there really a women's boxing documentary or reality series in the works? Or was Zeus simply there to help promote and sponsor this specific event, and that's it? I guess time will tell. Seriously, time will expose whether this was strategic marketing or just internet speculation running wild. But I need to hear from y'all. Do you agree with Geisha 305's stance that we might have all been played? Was this a calculated publicity move to boost buzz and maybe push ticket sales at the last minute? Or do you think this was genuine tension that just spilled over? Drop your thoughts in the comments. That's it. That's all. End of the road for this one. Hype the video up, tap that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I post, and I'll catch y'all very soon.